Shred Lords. Wait, can you guys hear my music? Hold on, boys. Boys. Can you guys hear my tunes? No, I can't even hear it. What the heck? What the hell? Oh, jeez. Okay, apparently my music is like cracked today. We're gonna figure that out. We're gonna figure that out. Shred Lords, Shred Lords, Shred Lords, Shred Lords. We're gonna figure that out. How do? Okay. How about this? Ooh. How about good goop there? All right. If we gonna goop, we gonna have to goop. If we got a goop, shoot, Chad, we got a goop. How about this?
Let's be real about it. I mean, I don't really care about how you feel about it.
That's some good goop. You guys hear it out?
It's not a real problem, and I still got
Necesitamos un stream en español.
Let's be real about it. I mean, I don't really
¿Qué
care about how you feel about
¿Qué
it.
tal?
I mean, I don't even really
No
have a
music.
real hobby.
No music.
It's not a real problem, and I still got it. I need a
Okay,
billion
there we go.
dollars.
Okay, I reloaded.
I'm not one you see around thinking
Boys.
about goals, so I'm
What's up, Shred Lords?
around now, I want the
Okay, I can't hear the music, but you guys can hear the music, and I think you guys need to hear the music more than I need to hear the music, so you know what the heck we doing in that type of scenario, boys. Y'all gonna vibe out. I'm gonna sit here and figure out my tech while y'all listen to the music. Hey! Shred Lords, what's good? Okay, this goes somewhere. Boys, do you guys know what I've done today in AI world? Do you guys even understand what I've accomplished in AI world today? Okay, first, let me... Okay, I hear the music. Do you guys still hear the music? Do you guys still hear the music? Spam 1 if you still hear the music. Smash the like button if you still hear the music. Chat, it's a test. Chat, it's a test. Okay? It is literally a test. Hit the like button if you guys can hear the music. Okay? That's the only way I'm gonna know if it works on your end. I need your help here. I need your help here, guys. Smash the like button if you hear the music in 3, 2, 1, starting now. Is it working? I only know if it's working if I see these hearts go up. We need to figure this out together, guys. Let's go. What's up, boys? I just layered on an AI automation on y'all, fools. I just layered y'all on an AI automation. You got bamboos. What's up, boys? Happy Tuesday. Feliz martes. Feliz martes. What we doing? Who's here? Where y'all at, man? Oh, y'all were active today. Shout out to the early bird. Who won the early bird contest today? Richard did. Richard won the early bird contest. He was the first one here with Let's Be Real About It. W. Richard, thank you for showing up early. Shred Lord. And of course, my boy Garrett. What's up? Early bird Shred Lords. Hey, Seppi, what up, dude? Oh, wait, I'm getting to everybody. Sebastian, slow down, Top Dog Shred Lord. I'm getting to everybody, twin. I'm just reading it from top to bottom. Oh, wait, okay, hold on. Wait, okay, I was not sorting it appropriately. Now I'm sorting it. Okay, it was still Richard, then Garrett, then Sephi. Sephi said hi to Garrett only, apparently. Sephi, you can say hi to us too. JK, hope you're having a great day, Sephi. Garrett, you're somehow becoming everyone's like de facto mentor in here. Everyone's like, oh, hi Garrett. I'm here too. Kenny Finance is here too. Richard's here too. Yeah, it's alright. It's alright. Look, we can give Garrett all the love, man. He deserves it. What else here? I'm catch up on the chat, y'all. Catch up on the chat. Damn, Garrett was interested in entrepreneurship at 7 years old. Como se dice cracked? Como se dice tank? You know? Let's see. Boom, boom, selfie. Okay. Sebastian is here. Necesitamos un stream en español. No sé si yo puedo. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can do that. I can play a little cafecito vibes though. I can play a little cafecito vibes. Kevin, my man. What's up, Big Kev? How you doing, bro? Hope you're doing immaculately well. Good to see you on YouTube today. You might transition to Twitch later. I don't care what platform you're on. I'm just glad you're freaking here, Kevin Wynn. I'm so glad you're here, Kevin Wynn. Sebastian says that I should have a stream with Latinas. Now, you know what? Hear me out here, Sebastian. Because I think I need to educate you a little bit on the world of the Latinas. I'm going to do that. All right? I'm going to find the best Latinas, the kindest people that are willing to be on a stream that's educational purposes, talking about smart money moves, just for Sebastian. And I'm going to let them give you all the game around the consequences of having a stream with a bunch of Latinas. All right? We're going to do that just for you, man. It'll be educational. It'll be, they will be properly dressed. Everybody. Okay? This ain't kick. All right? I will go viral. Yeah, for the wrong freaking reasons. I don't want that crowd, bro. We already had to send somebody to the gulag yesterday. I don't want to have to make it a daily habit of sending people to the gulag, boys. And Garrett, that is the most genius thing I think we ever recommended in the chat. To call when we ban somebody on Discord, sending them to the gulag. That is easily the greatest thing I've ever heard. So I don't want to send more people to the gulag, bro. I ain't trying to send more people to the gulag. Seppi, talk to me, bro. I've recently been stressed and about what business I want to own and run for my life. I have a bunch of side hustles I want to start, but I don't know what to focus on. Seppi, I've been in that position, bro. I've been in that position, dude. All I can say, man. All I can say, though, Seppi, is that you are blessed to have ambition early. The next thing is, to compound that ambition, you gotta be in the game. You can't be in the game all in if you're stressed, if you're burnt out, and if you're unfocused. Now, how do you unlock that focus? How do you unlock that intentionality and ambition to the next level? I think what it takes is patience, physically and mentally. Physically meaning that, like, you need to understand this stuff is going to take 50 years for it to work out. Bake in that time horizon into your investment case. The mental patience is to give yourself the grace to understand I'm still a kid. I'm very young. I got a lot of life to live. And if this stuff doesn't work out, so be it. It was fun learning about this. And I will end up being a normal kid if it doesn't work out. Right? So I think you're placing too many expectations on the side hustles, on the business pursuits, which you don't need to be having at this age. Why do you need you don't need an expectation set on something if you don't have a responsibility. Like, you do not need to place any type of expectation on any of these ambitions if you don't have any responsibilities. That's just carrying useless garbage in the cloud, aka your head, that's gonna throw you off your game mentally and emotionally the second that something falls off. Right? So this is what I would do, Seppi. If I were in your position, I was 15. First thing I would do is I would consume as much information, content, knowledge, meet as many mentors that are in the fields that you're interested in. If one business that you're interested in is trash bin cleaning, call on the Discord Edwin and be like, Edwin, can you walk me through your experience with a trash bin cleaning business? If one of them is broadly learning a private equity business and starting a private equity fund, watch every single video of mine. Watch the newest one that's coming out later this week or maybe next week. It's a freaking banger. I just finalized it. Boom! If you want to learn quant trading, hit up Gary. If you want to learn about AI, SaaS, software, whatever, find somebody in Silicon Valley, shoot them a blank email, and just be like, hey, I'm young, I want to hustle, I want to learn what you do. So that you can take the pressure of being stressed about the ambitions and offload it to somebody else that can help you guide your way. You're too stressed because you're doing it all on your own right now. what you can do is you can take your ambition, you can take your path, share that mental load with someone who's willing to buy into your story, as well as give you some sound guidance on how to make the best play. Boys, we just kicked off the stream. I'm cooking like this. Come on, Seffi. Come on, Seffi. Seffi, I swear to God, if you did not smash the like button for this, I take everything back. Everything. And you are not invited to our stream with Latinas. Oh, jeez. What's up, boys? We've been kicking ass this week, dudes. We've been kicking ass this week. All right, fine. Okay. All right, what else we got? Retail! What's up, my dude? Retail saved my life last week. Retail saved my life last week, boys. I'll tell you why. How does Blackstone work? Blackstone's just a large private equity firm, Zeffy. They raise capital from family offices, endowment funds, high net worth individuals. They then have that money and then go buy big businesses and buy properties, and that cash flows and profits they sell. And then every time they sell something, they get profits. 80% of those profits goes to the original investors, 20% goes to Blackstone. And they've been doing that for 30 plus years, crushing it. That's why they're trillionaires. All I will though, I love this song, but retail. Let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something. Remember we were having that conversation, vibe coding conversation, and we were like, hey, Ari's back. What up, boy? What up, twin? Ari's back in the mix. Okay, so welcome back, Ari. Hope you had a fantastic Tuesday. Feliz martes, amigo. So retail. Someone else can answer that question. I think it's all right, Seffi. But we were vibe coding that business, that app for the company, the project management tool and the CRM. And we made progress on it. It was a great stream. We learned a lot about Claude Code, about just like prompting and all that. It was great. But you offered a suggestion and you were like, if it isn't that costly out of pocket, and it is secure, and it has the maintenance, and it is a better UI experience and more customizable for the employees, it might make sense just to like get an out-of-box tool. And that's been in the back of my head since we did our live stream for that. So what I did, I went and I visited the business in Florida all last week, and I shadowed every single person, and I learned their entire workflow. Where they start, the checklists they have, how they complete things, where they send that stuff up. Hey, W, whoever smashing that like button, I appreciate you. And what's the play, bro, is I realized that their entire workflow can feasibly live into ClickUp. They feasibly can live into ClickUp. Okay, Steph, you can stop smashing that like button. They think they're gonna ban me. We get it. We get it. Now give me $1 million for chat capital. But what I will say though is I'm like 60% done building the ClickUp dashboard. I have it like literally right here on my screen. I can't share it because it has like the company name and employee stuff. But bro, I'm able to build a CRM on one folder. I'm able to build like a client list on another folder. I'm able to build a global 2026 master pipeline on another folder. I'm able to break out all of these different views for, like the views are kind of like views for the dispatcher, view for somebody else, right? I'm able to have all these different views for whoever needs to see whatever they need to see. And bro, I think it costed like $180 or $200 per year. Bro, you know my cheap butt, I found a promo code for 20% off, Brody. I found a promo code for 20% off, bro. And I'm like, you know what? Let's run it. Let's run it. Let's run it, boys. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the flow and chain of events is, of course, we sourced the deal, did our diligence, we liked it, we realized that they were a value creation playbook. We then are about to close. Boys, we're closing in like a week or two. Freaking elite. So We flew there, and last week was fully value creation plan setup. And seeing everything about what they do can now live on ClickUp. Even the communication. So right now, they're communicating via Teams. We can put that whole thing into ClickUp, and they can communicate on ClickUp, or they can have some type of integrate. And boys, it's not a brand deal. It's not an ad for ClickUp. I wish it was. I'm gonna hit them up after this. But that way, when they're talking about things, they can talk about things and tag a particular project. We can have our field crews have like a dashboard where they can like take pictures, upload it, automatically send it, submit their price, automatically creates an invoice, little things like that. It automatically integrates with QuickBooks. So when a project is done, we can invoice. So our cash conversion cycle is already by half the time. And don't even get me started. And then today, I built our website today. I'm like 60% done with our website. And I put the website on Framer. The website is clean. I'm talking clean, boys. Clean, right? And then what I added is on the contact page. You know, some people have like their email. They're, oh, call us, contact us here. No, you're messing up a lead right there. So if anybody has a business, if anybody has anything, a brand page, a business, a land, anything that needs to convert people, bro, put a form on there. So we put a form on the website contact page that's via ClickUp. So what happens is the form has them put their name, their company, their title, their email, their phone number, the services that they're looking for, the markets they want the services in, the timeline, and then they submit it. And then guess what I made? I made an automation to where when the form is submitted, it automatically creates a client profile, and that automatically creates the company log so that whenever we have a job, my chief admin person goes in and she just clicks new job, click the client, click their key contact, and then boom, they're rocking and they're rolling. W, boys. Hey, bro, this is a crazy setup. And look, the final piece before we start getting into the content here, the final piece is I'm about to buy everybody a Mac Mini. And I'm gonna make sure that their entire computers are running all day, every day. Why? Because we're gonna have Claude Dispatch on their freaking computers so that whenever they need to handle something quick, boop, 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 update this job to XYZ status. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, this is what we doing here, boys. Welcome to Smart Money Moves, Shred Lords. That's what we do. But all thanks to retail, W retail, bro. You nudged me. I was ignorant, bro. I was like, I want to vibe code this whole thing myself. All right, yeah, cool. Give it a shot. Second, this stuff breaks. I'm chalked. You know what I'm saying? Versus ClickUp, bro, this thing is flawless. You know what I mean? And it's $10 a month. Stop being a fool. Hey, my boy Francis. What up, Top Dog Shred Lord? Hey, everybody say W Francis. Welcome, Francis. Hey, that boy Ari out there spreading the gospel of smart money moves. Big brain business. I appreciate that. Hey, I appreciate the desk for rocking with us, dude. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we just some small time smart money moves streamers, bro. I want to take everything in my head, give it to the whole world for free, man. No, not for free. We talked about this. We're having a paywall soon. Remember, boys? Richard, tell me when. And I'm putting that fat paywall on here, boys. And it's going to be $100 a month to get in with us. But for now, I might hang out with you guys. Anybody want to get in the Discord? Are you guys in the Discord yet? Let's see. What were y'all talking about in Discord today? Oh, somebody talking about some stocks? Because I know some of you guys aren't in the Discord yet. Get y'all butts in the Discord, boys. You see, I need to be having Claude do this for me. We need to have Claude do this. Let me get a quick set. All right, let's put that Discord in here for the boys. Oh, snap. Oh, Neil, my man. What up, dude? Hey, how do I pronounce your name? Vinay Yoram Seti. I assume that's how you say your name. Vinay Yoram Seti. Top Dog Shred Door. What's good, my man? How you doing? Came over from Leland P. Hey, W Leland. I love my Leland fam. I actually they want me to speak tomorrow, I think. Is it 25th? Yeah, they want me to speak to y'all tomorrow. I'm dropping some free game on there tomorrow. Love what you said about how investing was your third degree. Yeah, man, my third degree, my second language, bro. It's my blood and my life stream, dude. I love investing. Your second year at a semi-target. Very interested in growth buyouts. Okay. You love the chat? Hey, we chatting right now. What question you got, man? What question you got right now? We can't chat one-on-one, but I'll tell you that right now. My one-on-ones. I stopped doing one-on-ones on Leland because Leland's not Leland can't pay enough either. So, hey, wait, boys, before we get too deep into it, how y'all doing though? Hey, spam out of 5. I forgot to do this. We should have done this like 20 minutes ago. Out of 5, how's everybody doing? All right, I'm serious. Un momento. How you guys doing out of 5? All right, I need to understand how you boys are doing on a scale of 0, meaning today was a crappy day. I need help. I'm not in it right now. I lost my focus. The second is 5 out of 5 or above, meaning that you're living happy, you're healthy, you're living in abundance. And it's okay wherever you are on that spectrum. I just want to check in with the boys. I want to let y'all understand this is a safe space. I care about how you guys are doing mentally, emotionally, financially, all that. So tell me how you guys are doing out of 5, all right? Tell me how you guys are doing out of 5. Y'all hustling or y'all what, all right? I don't think CJ is here yet, but CJ says every day above ground is a blessing. Every day we out here getting it, boys. We on what? We on day what? What day we on? Y'all trying to cook up some stuff or what? Let me get my dashboard ready. My stream friendly dashboard. I've been in the so I'm gonna see you around. And I swear to God, if you guys are here on the stream, you did smash the like button. Sit to the gulag. Sit to the gulag. Okay, what are we working on today? We gotta catch up on markets, right? Markets first. We gotta read some 10Ks today. Anybody got 10Ks we should look at? No, I'm about to relax. Hey, WW squad. Ooh. Wait, O'Neal, that's sick. Wait, O'Neal, are you looking for a job or are you hiring? And what kind of job are you looking for? I mean, I don't really care about how you feel about it. You don't got it. I need $1 billion. My balls are infinite. My cars got tits in it. I should get a Tesla and put your chick in it. I should call your mom like I love your chicken dish. So she okay. That K-Von kid's legit. You should look up to him. He can make it. Okay, we're gonna go to. We did forms already. Did this. This. All right. Let me pull these out. Let's start with Financial Times to catch up, and then let's go 10K. Okay. Let's do 10Ks. Let's hook up. And if y'all wonder what song that is, that's my boy K-Von Music. He lives out there in New York City. Big old New York City, W. K-Von. We gotta get him back on the stream one day, bro. We were cooking that stream together. Okay. So, I want to see what's happening in the world ex-Iran. Because as we all know, Iran is gonna be here for a while. And if you're anything like a patient investor, you embrace these moments. We don't embrace the warfare. We're all about peace and love and happiness here. But we do embrace the market effects of volatility, creating dislocations in the underlying price of an asset versus the true intrinsic value. Okay? So that's what we do. All right. But we do not condone, we do not promote, and we do not bank or wait on global turmoil or warfare or anyone else's impairment in their livelihood. Now, and I don't care what your political view is. This ain't no political channel. Smart Money Moves channel. Boys, let's figure out what is happening in the world. Like I said, I love Bloomberg and I love Financial Times. I used to get these subscriptions for free. I don't get them anymore. So now I just scan the articles and see what the big news and the headlines are. And then I feed that into Google Finance to give me more in depth if I need it. But usually off of the surface, I can just get smarter off it pretty ASAP. Okay. This is cool. Disney's first CEO. So I don't know if you guys know this. Disney is actually one of the best leadership stories in the game. Bob Iger, a fantastic CEO. He's been a CEO for like 10, 15 years plus, stewarding Disney. And I don't know the exact specific financial performance of under his leadership, but the business has expanded. The business operations are great. His ability to hire great sub managers and GMs has been absolutely immaculate. Something about Bob Iger's aura as a CEO is just like absolutely incredible. That's huge. Oh, okay. This is good. This is important. So remember, A-Dub, W-A-Dub, how you doing, Top Dog Shredlord? I saw you put, I think, 6 out of 5. I love that. I love that. But A-Dub's market report had South Korea as one of our key markets that we wanted to follow. And if you guys haven't seen the market report is in our Discord stock market channel. All right. Edition 1, version 1 is out as of last weekend. Next one's coming out this weekend. So South Korea shifts to crisis mode as Iran oil shock intensifies. Let's follow the chain of events here, boys. Let's follow the chain of events. EKY. Or what is it? EWI? Which one's the South Korean index? South Korean index is EWI. Oh, wait, NVIDIA announced Nemo Claw? Okay, we got to check into that. Okay, here we go. So South Korea overall index fund down 4% today. Last 5 days, down 4%. A little bit of bounces, Okay, what about the year to date? 25. What I love most, though, is like this is a country-specific ETF that has ripped 130%. You're banking on a country, and the country has, in terms of its like stock market equity value, to ETF investors, doubled. Isn't that absolutely insane? That's absolutely insane. But okay, so we need to figure out what's happening there. So that's what happened today with South Korea. Now I want to understand though, like the flow of events from this to South Korea. So let's go here. And boys, also keep putting more things in the chat, like Retail and Garrett. Put some more topics that you think are you're interested in, and we can look at all those together. But I'm gonna first double click into this and try to get Google Finance to give me a little bit of sauce. All right, because I want to understand the first, second, and third order of implications with this, because I'm considering. I'm not condoning it. I'm considering looking into Samsung and SK Hynix as potential plays. I think memory is still in its early earnings. I think it's going to be a reset in overall memory valuation. But given that all of these folks are launching retail-focused products that run autonomously, memory is going to go through the roof, I think. Hear me out. I'm playing with Claude Dispatch. Claude Dispatch runs my computer 24/7. And I prompt it on my phone to just like handle things. I schedule it to do things on my computer. Here's the way how Claude Dispatch works. What it does is it has remote access to my computer. It clicks apps, it opens things, it tries different products or tries different like features. But then when it has to troubleshoot the right feature to use, it takes screenshots of it and then sends it to itself or to me to like learn what is happening with that screenshot, and then have another AI model like study that screenshot. That's like the agent flow, I think, is kicked on. And then all of a sudden we have a chat on Dispatch that has like the work it's doing, the screenshots it's taking, the analysis that the other agent has on that screenshot, and then the feedback that it gives to the underlying like doer, and then it just does it. And then every time it needs to like learn and solve something, it does that screenshot. Like we're gonna run out of memory soon. You know what I'm saying? I personally gonna run out of memory, okay? And I'm gonna need to go back into the market to buy some more memory, and it's about to be crazy. So we gotta figure something out. Like something has to be figured out. But that's for another day. And I think if we're gonna make that play, I think there could be something in the memory space. We just gotta figure out which ones are gonna like pull back from like right now. I don't think it's that great of a time to jump in because they've ran up so much. Like look at what you guys keep getting annoyed by how many times I talk about SanDisk, but just look at SanDisk. In 1 year, 1,200% return. Like 1,200% return. Francis, Ari, if you boys are like on the desk and you guys work in finance, you probably can't buy single names. But if I could, bro, I would have loved to have something like this. Take my little bonus at the end of the year, right? My little $20,000, $30,000 bonus if I was a first year. Dump all that literally into SanDisk. Turn that joint into what's a 1,200% return times 20,000. Chad, what's the math on that? 20,000 times. Let's see. I want the exact math. So if you bought it right here, say you bought it at a low. So if I had 20,000 divided by 47.67, and I multiply that times the current share price, jeez. I would have turned that 20,000 into $295,000. Right then, you quit your job on the street, whether overworking you or underpaying you, and you go build yourself a little vibe shop. You build yourself a little vibe shop. You know what I'm saying? That's exit money right there, boys. That's exit. That's just 20 grand. Man, if you had 200. I remember when I was the first year at Blackstone, first year or second year, and it was bonus seasons. Boys was doing degenerate stuff with bonuses. I played it safe. I bought properties with my bonus. So one of my dudes bought Bitcoin with his bonus. Another dude blew it on like clubs and traveling and stuff because he was pretty wealthy. He didn't have to like save it up. Other folks bought equities. I forgot what stock was like hot at the time. But people were playing ball with their bonuses. I love Blackstone because like Blackstone had people that were working there that were all smart and like had sound judgment with like their wealth and money. Other places in Wall Street, bro, like you give them cats a little bit of money and they blowing it at Tao. They're going to Miami. They're doing all kinds of things. You know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is if you guys are professionals working on the street, and Neil, I know you're recruiting, bro. So if you're recruiting, bro, hop in the Discord and like honestly see if anybody's hiring or what field they're in, and they can give you some insight or inside baseball on how to recruit, bro. All right. So everybody eats around here. Everybody eats. But O'Neal, if you end up joining finance, boy, make sure when you get your bonuses and all that, you save, my dude. Make sure you save. All right, SanDisk. Now, walk me through the implications of the volatility and spikes in oil impacting the South Korean economy. Then go second and third levels deeper as if you were Howard Marks or a Tiger Cub at a long short equity fund and try and draw the links and underlying future impacts in the next few months on underlying sectors and industries as a result of these energy spikes. Then give me your POV on the impact on South Korea semi-space and memory businesses. It's all about prompting, baby boys. It's all about prompting. Let's cook. What we got? Of course. Hey, Boogie. I don't know if Boogie's in here, but Boogie works at a private equity firm. Hire my boys, Boogie. All right, I got my reading music. What my reading music at? All right. So, let's get wise. Okay. South Korea's heavy reliance on imported energy, which accounts for over 70% of its crude from the Middle East, is creating a significant stagflationary headwind. Okay, a bunch of buzzwords. GDP, city projects a 0.45% point drag and okay. Volatility, psychological mark, okay. Double whammy, trade balance. Despite a surge in AI-driven exports, rising energy import costs are narrowing trade surpluses and fueling 8 consecutive months of import price increases as of February 2026. Oh, that's huge. I didn't know that. So South Korea has had 8 consecutive months of import price increases. Damn. All right, next level. What's happening here with the different businesses? So short, petrochemicals and materials. These are the first order victims. South Korean producers are already cutting run rates by up to 50% due to soaring naphtha costs. What's that naphtha, boys? Naphtha. Yeah, I told you, my prompt skills, I'm getting up there. I'm a shred lord, bro. Shout out to my professors. Professor Garrett, Professor Robin. Okay, and Professor Retail. Okay. What is naphtha? Y'all know about naphtha? Oh, North America Free Trade Agreement. Oh, okay. I thought that was like a material or something. North America Free You sure? Why does it put it like this? North America. What is it? Is it a typo? Is AI wrong? Are you sure? Garrett, lock in, bro. Bro, Garrett, that's misinformation, bro. You're spreading misinformation, bro. Come on, man. Naphtha's obviously a chemical. Garrett has an AI bot out here listening to our streams, opining. I'm hip now. I'm hip. Garrett literally has prompted an AI bot just to listen on our streams and opine. That's what Garrett's doing to us, bro. I'm about to send your bot to the Discord, Garrett. All right. Okay, this is crazy. Naphtha prices have surged by nearly 50 to 75% in March 2026. This drastic increase in feedstock costs is squeezing petrochemical margins, forcing producers to cut as much as companies struggle to pass through the costs downstream. The Iran crisis, supply disruption, petrochemicals negative margins. This is crazy. Your bot brain going to the gulag. Yeah. Okay, now what businesses are going to be providing this naphtha though? What businesses are providing the naphtha? What businesses are benefiting from the spike in naphtha? So I never even said that word before in my life. This is so funny. Okay, well, that's figuring that out. Let's figure out what else is the good play. Utilities debt trap. So state-run KEPCO, Korean Electric Power Corporation, faces mounting debt as it absorbs high wholesale energy prices without fully passing them to consumers. This creates a fiscal time bomb. Ooh, I never thought about this. That may eventually force steep industrial price hikes. And plus, Koreans are wealthy now. Now, I'm not gonna say all of them. I don't wanna be ignorant. But overall Korean economy, overall Korean middle class, I assume they likely can absorb a little bit of some price hikes on the utility bills. Their equities have been running it up. Their economies have been crushing it. Hopefully their discretionary income and their pay has been going up as well. But I don't think these utilities have done anything with price hikes yet. I don't know if it's like norm. In the US, the second that they see an inflation in their costs, they throw it on to us. I don't know if Korea runs like that. So if we have anyone that is familiar with Korean utilities, that'd be good to know. But this is a good thesis here. That's a good thesis. Next, domestic consumption. Real wages are being squeezed by transport and food inflation, instant noodles, trash bags, leading to a likely contraction in domestic discretionary spending. Okay. That makes sense. CPI basket gonna get hit all around? Agreed. All right. Structural second order effects. The Hormuz risk premium. If the strait remains restricted, the market will transition from pricing expensive oil to pricing physical storage. This could collapse the EWI valuations further as investors flee the world's most energy dependent major economy. Okay, forced efficiency and nuclear pivot. High prices are accelerating a structural shift. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, good. Impact on semis. There we go. While semis are the crown jewels, they're not immune. Margin compression. Industrial power rates in Korea surged. What? Damn. Okay. Industrial power rates in Korea surged 75% between 2021 and 2025. For energy-intensive wafer fabs, meaning they're big facilities, electricity is a massive OpEx item, and Samsung's electricity bill could increase. All right, that's not a big driver, though. Samsung can pass that through the pricing. Samsung can pass that pricing through. And then the AI growth ceiling. Power-hungry nature of the high bandwidth memory and AI data centers mean that if energy costs continue to spike, it could dampen the capital-intensive investment cycles required to stay ahead of competitors. Yeah, but is like, I don't think these players are that worried about their energy bill, boys. I honestly don't think they're that worried about their energy bill, if I'm keeping it a buck. Like, I think they're chilling. I honestly think they're chilling. And they have pass-through power. if Korean electricity remains pegged to expense. Okay, let's go to Samsung and let's go to their electricity bill. All right, Samsung. Hey, you know what we say, boys. We gotta read a 10K a day. Every day we gotta read a 10K. Where's the annual reports? Boom boom. Boom 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 boom. Boom 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 boom. Okay. What you got for us, bro? What you got for us? What are they filed in Korea? Is it a different one? Oh, it's audited. Hey, W audited financials. Finally. All right, here we go. They're sitting on $40 billion in cash. They're sitting on $40 billion in cash. That's impressive. Short-term investments. I'll make this bigger. Garrett can't read. What about North Korea? I got no clue what's happening in North Korea, Richard. I'll keep it a bug, bro. I don't know what's happening in North Korea. I just know that their dictator, was it Kim Jong-un? I know he's like spending a bunch of time training his daughter to run operations. Only thing I've seen is like his daughter riding on tanks. And they look like they're just having fun. But I don't know. I got no data on North Korea. It's like no info come outside of there, right? Isn't that crazy? And China's big, so we get some, but like still not a lot. Like I don't have a lot of good reads on like what's happening in the fundamental economies in China, North Korea, Russia. And that's why you gotta, as an investor, you gotta pick your circles of competence, boys. You gotta pick markets, business models, and everything that just like works for you. You can't be out here trying to buy everything, dudes. You can't try to buy everything. You know, you can't invest in everything. Like stick to what you know. And I do not know North Korea. No offense to any North Koreans. Though I doubt they're watching my stream. Okay. Trade receivables. Okay, let's find their electricity bill, though. I doubt they break it out that way. So this counts as the 10K of the day. I don't know what this is, but I think this is just like their financial filings. That's like the published report from KPMG. Okay, this is interesting. So they only have $4.5 billion. So they have $4.5 billion on how many in earnings? Let's see how many earnings. They only have $4.5 billion of debt on $32 billion of profit. That's a very healthy leverage ratio. Very healthy leverage ratio. Strong growth here. COGS have been manageable. Okay. Their energy bill would sit here. Yeah, their energy bill would sit here. And this line. So 62 billion of expenses. Let's see if they break that out. Selling and oops. Whoa. Oh, snap. Oh, snap, boys. Did it break? Oh, snap, boys. We piss somebody off? Nope, that's the wrong one. Google Finance, you're up. Dive into the latest annual report and filings from Samsung and SK Hynix, and let me know what they mentioned specifically about utility and energy cost. Additionally, also Review any earnings calls, transcripts. Context. Have you guys been monitoring our check capital portfolio? We're managing the storm relatively well. Relatively well. I wonder how my baby's doing though. Clorox. Last month is down 20%. Damn. All of our gains are gone on Clorox. But that's okay. That's okay. I still believe in a long-term narrative of Clorox. Clorox is a cockroach. Regardless if there's war in Iran, they're bombing Ukraine, or they're freaking celebrating the AI boom, people need to clean their freaking toilet bowls. Okay? They need to clean their freaking toilet bowls. And this one is generating massive free cash flow. So I'm a long-term believer in this narrative. I'm a long-term believer. I believe in your ability to clean your freaking toilets. All right? All right. But let's see what they got. All right. Revealed that energy costs have transitioned from a minor expense to a strategic risk factor, impacting long-term margins. In the latest annual report, Samsung shifted its language regarding utilities. Okay, here we go. Infrastructure risk. Filings now explicitly list electricity supply and cost volatility under the risk factors. Okay, so it's actually a real thing then. Management noted that as they scale 2nm and 1.4nm process nodes, the power density of EUV lithography systems, in chat if y'all been following along, EUV lithography systems are produced by who? Chat. I want to see if y'all piecing together our pattern recognition here. EUV lithography systems are produced by who? Hey, Super Trimp, thank you for subbing on YouTube. Welcome, champ. Hope you're doing fantastically well. All right, chat. Who's been piecing together the lessons here? There's one clear business that we have on our watch list. We haven't bought exposure yet, but we have on our watch list that is the largest global manufacturer of EUV lithography systems. I'd be surprised if you guys guess it. But if you guys can guess it, I don't know, I'll put $10 in the chat capital or something. Let me see. I gave you guys a hint. It's based in the Netherlands. It's a European company. All right, so the power density of EUV lithography systems has increased energy consumption per wafer by an estimated 20 to 30%. Dang. That's massive. Okay, I didn't know that. That's a huge increase in energy consumption. Hedges and PPA. In earnings call, Samsung CFO emphasized an aggressive push into power purchase agreements to lock in long-term renewable rates, aiming to bypass the volatile spot market prices driven by LNG and naphtha spikes. Okay. Analysts on the call question the impact of KEPCO's industrial rate hikes. Okay, so investors are worried about this. Okay, good call. Samsung's response indicated that while they're improving power per bit efficiency, the absolute utility bill remains a significant cost floor that prevents aggressive price cuts in the commodity DRAM market. Okay. So SK Hynix, HBM energy tax. Recent disclosures highlight a different angle. The energy intensity of AI specialized chips. Okay. SK Hynix noted the advanced packaging and through silicon via process required for HBM. This is so, what the heck is this stuff? What am I reading? Are more intensive than standard DDR5. All right, so as they evolve and get more intelligent and advanced, it's more energy intensive, okay? Utility adjusted margin. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. All right, that makes sense. But I was just curious to see like how Samsung was doing. They seem like a very healthy business. Very healthy business. Strong cash position. They're only sitting on $5 billion of debt. They're doing $31 billion of annual profits. I like that. Right? 31 billion, right? Where is it? Oh, that's their balance sheet, but. Hey, Jack, my man. Fiverr or Chegg? I certainly think Figma. I think Figma is getting wrecked right now. Figma is in the dog pound. But Fiverr and Chegg also could be. Let's check those out. I think chasing memory here is foolish unless you're some sort of insider with an edge. What's to say I'm not an insider? I got friends everywhere, Jack. I'm friends everywhere. RAM has never been about quality. It's been about quantity and margin. Jack, I'm interested in memory based on the fact that I've uploaded in the last 2 days 100 screenshots to my Claude to learn things. I got dinner in Miami, and one of my friend's wife, she told me she uses Claude and ChatGPT, but she doesn't like talk to them. She like just uploads screenshots to them with like the ask. I think there's a massive user trend of non-prompt knowledgeable people like me and my friends that are just screenshotting everything. Man, it's AI. Ooh. What is that, O'Neal? Is that good goop? Hands-on AI. Oh, they just, what's the name just bought this? Meta just bought this. AI to business. Wait, hold on. What is this? It looks like Claude. Wait, what is this? Okay, no one guessed the EUV lithography company. You guys talking about everything but the EU. It was ASML. Remember? Keep this stuff together, guys. All right? You got to understand these patterns here. Piece the places together. Everything relates to something. Seen a TikTok about it? It can make apps and stuff. Other than that, don't know much about it. I wonder if it's just like I wonder what the man, that's expensive. To be very honest with you guys, I'm unsure if there's gonna be like a lot of tools out here that can actually compete head to head with Anthropic. I think it's gonna be really tough. I think it's gonna be really, really tough. Let's check out the thing that Retail told us about Nemo Claw. Nemo Claw. Okay. Has someone like used it? Is this like being developed or is it like actually like out there in the public? Like how do we like can I use Nemo Claw right now? Okay. Let's try early preview. Whoa. Okay, what is this? Okay, guys, can someone explain to me what this stuff is? Nemo Claw. Use Nemo Claw through OpenClaw to drive OpenShell backed sandbox workflows. Wow. Wow. Container, compute, files, expose ports. Okay. And it's only, all I see is this 13 cents per hour, 4 CPUs, 16 gigs. I guess I'm like buying like a NVIDIA cloud tool to access Nemo Claw, right? And then reference stack for running OpenClaw in OpenShell. Oh my gosh, this is so much stuff. And you can run it on Nemotron. We can run it on Nemotron. Okay, it's an open source security layer for OpenClaw. Oh, perfect. Oh, great. Okay, so if I use it through here and I deploy the launchable, that means I'm deploying and accessing OpenClaw through NVIDIA's secure cloud server. So therefore, I can run OpenClaw as is or normally, maybe with like some branding with NVIDIA or a little bit of help on the processing power for GPUs, and it's more secure. That's what I get out of this. That's what I get out of this. Okay? That's what I get. I have no freaking clue how to like start this. Oh, but they gave me a quick start guide. Check the prerequisites before you do it. Recommended. I need to have 4 vCPUs. I need to have 16 gigabytes of RAM, and I should have 40 gigabytes of disk memory that's free. Okay. And then for software, I think I got the right software. Okay. Install NemoClaw and onboard OpenClaw agent. Download and run the installer script. And the script installs node.js if it's not already present. Needs Linux. It's a strategic play to control the agent so people buy more GPUs. Facts. I told you guys. NVIDIA's crushing it. Wait, what is this you told me to look at? What's VCX? What's VCX does? VCX, if you're curious. What is VCX? Ooh, and what's ICHR? I feel like I heard of ICHR. Okay, let me first understand NemoClaw and the Nemotrons. I gotta understand NemoClaw with the Nemotrons, boys. The model is NVIDIA Nemotron 3 Super 12812B. Guys, I don't know what the heck I'm reading. I am not that AI smart yet. I am not that AI smart yet. This is crazy. Wow. But it's cool, but they give you it step by step of what to do. And if I don't know how to do it, I can just get Claude to help me. Isn't that cool? So if you guys want to run Nemotron and NemoClaw and OpenClaw, you know, you can do that. But okay, moving on. Okay, now it's this. Oh wait, Jensen's talk. Oh yeah, we gotta see that. Let's see that. Let's see the announcement. Let's see this. Let's see what we got. OpenClaw is NVIDIA's secret weapon. W. What is this? Ready for AI. AI is taking over the world right now. Doesn't it feel that way?
Your strategy shift. And most of Wall Street is missing it.
This is definitely the next ChatGPT.
Everyone knows NVIDIA for its chips, but that's last gen NVIDIA. Its new evolution is all about OpenClaw and open source. Jensen Huang is going all in. So let's back up a second. NVIDIA is the most valuable company in the world for a reason, and that's thanks to its chips. They dominated the first era of AI. That was all about training and building models from scratch, but that's old news. The models, you could say they're mostly built.
Water,
now
boys.
it's all about running them, and that's called inference. Here, NVIDIA is seeing a ton of competition. Google, Meta, Cerebras, AMD.
Water and Jesus.
So what does Jensen do? Well, he's going open source. Free software, free models. A whole new platform called NemoClaw just for agents.
But this isn't his announcement, though.
Sounds
I respect what you're saying, Shadi, but I need to see like the announcement. You know what I'm saying? I need to see that part. Like, where's that part at? Okay. Okay, we might not be able to find it. Manus, I don't know about Manus. Let's talk about what is VCX? VCX. Okay. Vicinity Centers. They're known as a Foundation of Centers and Property Group. It is an Australian real estate investment trust. You said in the last week? VCX? Wait, is this the right one? VCX? Hal is already here? Who's Hal? Oh, Hal is already here. Wait, is Hal the name of the Terminator? Guys, I haven't watched a freaking Terminator movie in so long. Guys, I have a very unhealthy addiction with Cheez-Its. I've been smashing Cheez-Its like all week. And they have this new flavor. So good. Okay. Okay, well, Jack, what is this thing? VCX. I'm thinking I'm looking at the wrong one, though, guys. Am I looking at the wrong one? Let's look up Garrett's. ICHR? What's ICHR? Damn. 6 months going crazy. This is a very healthy rip. Very healthy rip. Oh. This low-key is some good goop. Yeah, this is some good goop. This is some good goop right here. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. Let's see if they got like some investor presentations for the boys. Let's see if they got an investor presentation for the boys. Let's find some good goop. Let's see. Presentations? You got a presentation for a gooba? Let's see. News and events. They go on to a Stifel conference. Here's our earnings report. We need to check that filing out, though. We need to check that filing out, twin. We gotta check that filing out. Hold on. Little 10K. Little 10K for the broskies. Now I'm chalk, boys. I got all this freaking Cheez-It cheese on my freaking... I got all this Cheez-It cheese on my hands. I can't use my left hand right now. Okay. Shareholder resources. I guess they don't have any investor presentations. Conference calls. Financial supplements. Maybe that. Okay. So maybe that. And then maybe conference calls. See that. But that's about it. There's no other like clear annual report thing. And I got to log in to see this. That sucks. Oh. So this is one of those companies that when they go public, they just spit y'all straight data. They just spit y'all straight data. You know what I'm saying? This is something that you give to Chris, and Chris goes crazy with something like this. All right. So, but at a headline view, Garrett, right? These things are freaking good, bro. They're freaking good. Okay. From a headline view, net sales expanding, increasing. EBITDA is getting back to 2023 levels. All right. I don't know where their rising cost base is coming from. COGS increased like crazy here. COGS went up 100 mil. That's crazy. Okay. Garrett, what do they do? I still don't know what they do. They make it so confusing. Internal links. Company. We are leader in design, engineering, manufacturing of critical fluid delivery subsystems and components of semiconductor capital equipment. Okay, so who are they selling to? Are they selling to the cooling providers to help with like liquid flows within like the semi stack? Or like what's the product? Who are they selling to? You know? Are they a cooling name? Are they like I don't even know what critical fluid delivery subsystems are. Critical fluid delivery subsystems. How'd you find this name? Oh, was this in your dashboard? Garrett, was this in your dashboard, bro? What the heck? Oh, here we go. Top industries. Also, AMAT's a customer. I am as a customer, P-Tech Solutions, and Workiva. Okay. I own AMAT. I'm a big believer in AMAT. And of course, Lumentum. Hey, y'all ain't been seeing it though. Y'all ain't been seeing it. But boys, do y'all see the light? Do y'all see the light? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shred Lord to the moon. It's too late to buy now, though. I will not enter right now. What I will say, though, we started streaming in January. I'm pretty sure I told you guys about it in January. And it's up 100%. Okay. But then also, can you ask your Claude, Garrett, who's going to benefit on the like optics and interconnect side? Like, you still need those. I'm curious if they're going to go with the Lumentums of the world. I assume so. I assume that's why Lumentum's going crazy right now. Oh, he's building his own. He's doing that in-house. F-word. much debt does this business have? Oh, here we go. Here's their sales mix. Most of their business comes from Singapore. And the US? That's crazy. What's the build-out timeline? Okay, so they have $100 million of cash. Sitting on a massive inventory balance. Huge working capital. And they have 125 million in debt. 125 million in debt. The business is burning free cash flow right now. Mainly due to the CapEx build out. If they weren't spending as much in CapEx, they wouldn't be burning cash like that. If they can just prove and show that the CapEx that they're doing is worthwhile, I think that should be legit. Small batch production of AI 5 chips or A15 chips is targeted for late 2026 with volume production projected for mid 2027. Chris, in the message in Discord, please see it after stream. It got something to do with some money? Huh? Chris, it got something to do with some money or something, Chris? You asking for off-stream Kenny Finance time. Now, that's when I eat my Cheez-Its and I vibe code and I buy businesses, man. Hey, Chris trying to eat into my off-stream time, man. I'm playing. Own it, boss. You got it, boss. Why, for some reason, do I feel like we're all just A-Dub and Chris's interns nowadays? Oh, you're scheduling and stuff. Okay. Chris, you asking for a day off? You asking for a vacation? You just started the Chat Capital internship 2 weeks ago. I'll tell you that. You just started the Chat Capital internship 2 weeks ago. You better not be asking for a day off, bro. You see me taking a day off? Just kidding. We have a good, positive workforce culture. We do not work our analysts to the brinks of collapse. We do not do that. Our offshore entity does. Okay. I think this is actually cool. If they gave me a presentation where I can conceptualize what the heck they do, that'd be cool. E-core. Okay, guys, the big one that I was talking about, though, was in the thumbnail, was this. Figma. Figma's getting absolutely wrecked right now. Down 20% in the last week. Oh, your parents are telling you you can't join stream? Garrett, send his parents to the gulag. Garrett, send his parents to the gulag. Chris needs us. Nah, dude. Hey, look. Respect your parents. Listen to what they say. And, thanks, Garrett. Chris, do what you gotta do, bro. Handle your business. We're gonna be here. We're gonna be here. We still got our VODs. So when you walk into school or something, you listen to our VODs. I got my long form videos coming out later this week and next week. You'll be good, man. Don't worry about it, Chris. Don't worry about it. Handle your business. Handle your business, Chris. But, Garrett, do what you gotta do, man. Figma, on the last year, look at this chart. 81%. Largely because of, I think, like Google Stitch. I don't know much about Google Stitch, boys. Do you guys know about Google Stitch? Do you guys know about like Google Stitch? Okay, wait. Richard said there was like a Nate guy. Who's that? Who's that Nate guy? Where's our Nate dude at? Where's Nate? Nate's not writing none about this? What's his name? Nate Herc. Nate Herc. See, Nate not even talking about this. My boy Nate not even talking about this. Okay, how about this? How about this? Let's watch this one. Let's watch this one.
Google Stitch is a vibe designing tool that is both my greatest dream and my biggest nightmare.
Okay, first and foremost, that guy's setup is clean. Guys, when I move to Miami, we're gonna have to do a stream together where we help design like my YouTube background. We also gonna do a stream where we design like my office and stuff. Like I'm gonna need y'all input. Who's an interior designer in here, chat?
Google Stitch is a vibe designing tool that is both my greatest dream and my biggest nightmare. Let's test how it goes at creating a web design for a shoe company from a single prompt. It's generated this design schema and this design for a men's, women's, and children's.
For real? Wait, what kind of interior design did your mom do? Mainly for houses or what? I'd love to get your mom's thoughts on like the interior design aesthetic of the office. Like guys, okay, so I sent to we're doing someone that's doing like a site layout for the office, and I sent them this. This is so funny. This is so cool. They'd rather have an office. Isn't that cool? It's gonna be a chat capital office. And I sent him this as the inspiration. Look at this. This is Thrive Capital. Thrive Capital, of course, is like the Kushner's VC fund. They're freaking dogs. They crush it. They have like billions of AUM, right? But this is what their office looks like. Huge, long desk. Computers there for the teams to like, you know, work and stuff. Big art on the wall. I don't know if you guys ever seen like the art I got in my house here, but like I'm gonna get that same artist. It's my homeboy, Rose in Brooklyn. I'm gonna try to get him to make some like super big, fat, massive pieces that can go into the office. Or if there's like a local Miami artist, you guys know, I'll even support local Miami artists. But I want to get like a nice, cool art piece to go up in the office. Cool little chairs and meeting areas. I wanted to just like aesthetically feel like, dang, this is like a tech company. Dang, this like they got snacks. They got vibes. Everybody got Mac Minis running Claude Dispatch. Sure, you know, I need something like that. Here's like the cool offices. Now, granted, I'm not gonna have that much space. That's this much space like this. Wait, Garrett, you paint also? What do you not do, Garrett? You're talented, man. I want you to paint me a Texas ranch with a pug and Richard on there. Just like around myself of Richard's dreams of getting a ranch. But then I want the pug, Buddy Finance, to be included. Okay. But this looks sleek. This looks nice. I love how bright and open it is. It just looks really darn cool. It looks really darn cool. Okay. So that's that. Let's see what they got. Let's see what they're talking about.
Shoe company over here. Not too bad for
Just use your imagination. Use your imagination.
a one-shot. Of course, in the prompt, I added a reference website, which was this one here for Gomez shoes. And this is a website
Hey, Ellie Shoes. What up, Top Dog Sweat? No, how you doing, man? I'm doing fantastically well. I hope you're doing. Happy Tuesday for these birthdays.
I created myself, and it is a human-made design with no AI use, so you can compare the difference between what AI produces and what humans produce. Google Stitch also allows you to work with your design files through audio only or through voice commands, which I'm not sure is definitely useful, but it's something different.
Hey, what are we designing today?
Make this website pop.
Let me take a closer look. You've got something really beautiful here. Very clean. Maybe a subtle video loop instead of a static image. What do you think of that idea?
Let's do it. And here are those designs. Unfortunately, the voice chat didn't do very good, but of course it could be my prompting. Asking for a website to look better by making it pop might not be the best prompt. Instead, what I can do is right click and create variants in layouts, schema, images, text, fonts, or even click generate and select the variation option here, where I'm going to select to do 5 new variations. And those are now just getting to be completed. And you're starting to see that it can do different types of images, backgrounds, as well as designs for the layouts. But they're not always going to be something
that's a
that
good
is
idea,
generated
Garrett.
by a human. They're kind of
should have
just
a
going to
painting
be
stream,
an
a
artistic
painting stream.
flop sometimes. And you'll have to keep generating more and more in order to find something that you might actually be able to use. I'm seeing these posts on X where people are just hand-drawn website designs that they expect and then throw them into Stitch and seeing what the results are. Let's test this now. I just drew this up on my iPad. I'm going to throw this into Google Stitch and throw in a quick little prompt and see what it produces. Just like last time, it's created this schema, and here is the end result for the design. Now, I would say that this isn't anywhere near as good as the examples we saw in X. I will try this with a 3.1 Pro because maybe the fact that I was using Flash earlier might have been a smaller and lighter model that just couldn't do the same work that maybe something like 3.1 Pro can do. Very similar to Flash, it did take a little bit longer, but nothing extraordinary, so maybe I'm just not prompting correctly. Alright, same image, same prompt. Let's see if we get the same results. Not the same. It looks subpar. Like if we have a look at the original post, their version actually has these buttons with gradients and shadows, multiple types of fonts and colors and typography, and this image that just pops, whereas mine just came out, well, not nearly as high level. So I'm not sure exactly what I did wrong, since I did use the same image and prompt and model, but it's just not producing those same results. So here's what I can do inside of Google Sketch, which makes it really cool. I can zoom out and zoom in indefinitely, which makes it a lot of fun in terms of editing a design. I can click on a design and then modify it by selecting Edit, and then selecting different things like this one here for morning jogging, and changing that just to jogging and updating that, or selecting morning yoga and just selecting to edit with AI and just prompting here something in the chat bar. Quick pause. If you want to learn more about web design, definitely check out the course I created called Teach Me Design. It's a book as well as a video guide on how to create good looking websites. Everything from...
Okay, what is this course? Teach me design. Okay, teach me something. How much does it cost? Let's see how much it costs. Try for free or buy now? How much does it cost? Damn. $180. What the heck? If you want to get mentored, you gotta pay $3,200. You gotta pay $3,200. You gotta pay $3,200. What the heck? And he's charging for Discord community access for $179. The link is gone. Unpin. I'm kidding. Everyone's charging for everything now because the price of eggs is going up, boys.
From color theory to topography to even how to create components that just visually look good. I've got a link below where you can check it out, and it's definitely something that I've put together over many years
His
and
camera
continue to
and
build
his
upon
lighting
to
is
teach people the basics of
is
design
insane.
so that they can create good-looking websites if they don't
It's
know
so
how to
good.
do so. I can also preview the designs at different viewports, such as in tablet, in desktop, or just regular mobile.
crazy
which,
work.
Since this is an app, I'm just doing this in mobile. I can
That's
generate
crazy work.
an instant
wash my
prototype.
hands.
Let's click that
I
now
wash my
and
hands. I
see
have
what
all
it
this cheese on my
generates.
hands.
Unfortunately, that isn't working yet. Google Stitch is in beta, so can't expect everything to work perfectly. I can also click into the design and view the actual code that is happening behind the hood. Unfortunately, this also is a feature coming soon, so maybe I can't do that. It says I can copy this to Figma, so I'm going to select copy. And that unfortunately says it could not work either. So maybe that's something that'll happen in the future too. And finally, I can create variations of my design. So if I select to create 3 variations, it's going to pop up with 3 screens here.
3.3K
One looks
per
very
mentor.
male, one looks very
Bro.
female, and one is kind of
All
in
you're
the
doing
middle.
is showing me things I, could do
also
myself on
create
AI.
a predictive heat map.
It's like,
And
what are you
here's what
talking
that
about?
heat map looks like. I'm not sure how they're generating it because
about
this
your
is
product market
an
fit, brother.
AI generating a heat map of what it expects users to be doing. But hopefully it's got some science in the background based on real-world examples of how heat maps normally work. Let's do some comparison. See how Google Sketch goes against competitors like Claude and ChatGPT on similar prompts. So I've got this prompt here I have for an app design for a fitness app. I'm going to select the app designing section, and I'm going to make sure that I'm using Thinking 3.1 with Pro and use this as the prompt. I've got a similar prompt here inside of Gemini, inside of Claude, and inside of Codex, but I'm going to use Codex inside of VS Code because that just makes it a lot easier. Google Stitch came up with this very vibrant design doc and this app design. Not too bad. Claude also did a really good job with this design over here that looks a lot more clean and polished and put together, especially if I was going to use this for an app.
Everyone in the world
created
can
this
have their
design
own
here.
app.
It's pretty good in terms of having all the moving elements, but it doesn't have an app menu, which is one of the things that Claude did do. And out of all the designs so far, I think that Claude actually nailed it as the best design. It would be really cool if we could add other models inside of Google Stitch outside of their own models, but I don't think they'll be doing that. What I found really useful for Google Stitch is the fact that it creates this design file, which is something that you can right click and edit and view in terms of its typography, its colors, and you actually get a design MD file, a markdown file, which contains everything you should be doing in terms of the design, the components, rules in terms of spacing, and I think this is really useful. It's almost like a context file or a prompt.
Richard, I fell into this trap though. You just gotta make sure that like you're vibe coding things that make sense. Because you can, vibe coding is like 20% concept, 30% testing, 50% like bugging and like troubleshooting. But you gotta make sure that that time spent is like actually gonna deliver a strong ROI for you. You know? Like I would tell you this, Richard. Your personal time is more equipped studying maybe like Claude dispatch automations that like runs on your computer and automatically finds homeowners, HOAs, local community organizations, scrapes their emails, runs your LinkedIn, and tries to get as much reach to potential pet owners as possible. That's a good use of your time. Trying to make an app, you know what I mean? Like trying to make an app, I don't think that's like the good use of your time. I don't know. Maybe I think your business probably already has a website. It's already got social media. So like there's ways for them to reach you. So I don't think you need to like have a app or something for your business. Right? Like you're a boring business billionaire. You know what I'm saying? For all these tech dudes, they gotta be all in the mix with this stuff. All these tech dudes gotta change their vibe code every week when something else comes out. But us, bro, we boring business billionaires. You know what I'm saying? We just got to do whatever it takes to get more reach and get in front of more customers to increase the likelihood of us having more conversion into paying customers. And then having automated like customer engagement and success tools so that customers always come back and you unlock recurring revenue, you minimize your churn and you expand your margins, things like that, bro. But all these tech bros got to worry about this stuff, man. We ain't worry about that, bro. We ain't worry about that. You know what I'm saying?
That happens between whenever you ask it to do things and as it's completing designs, so it has a consistent looking design. I could even now copy this and paste it straight into VS Code or one of my own prompts as a rule set to utilize when continuing to prompt for designs. So here's a funny thing. They say when OpenAI, Google, or Claude releases a feature, they kill 1,000 startups. Today, they killed mine because I've been working on a design tool that allows you to have canvases like this that instantly create designs for you.
And chat, he probably spent thousands of dollars making this. And Google Gemini came out with their Google Stitch and then just like wiped out his whole thing. Granted, he's got content money now, probably. At 200K subs, he got content money. You know what I'm saying? Check his stats. Well, it's not enough to live though. He's only making like $1,000 a month off of this. But like, it just shows, boys. It's just like a lot of this stuff is going crazy. A lot of this, and I like his perspective because he's a design guy. You know what I'm saying? He's a design guy. So it's just a lot going on with this. This is a lot going on. Figma's chalk. His design business is chalk. IB analyst versus going straight into PE. If you want to be an investor, go straight to PE, Sebastian. If you want to be an investor, jump straight into PE, my dog. But if you're unsure, you just want to be in finance, give yourself a good optionality and join banking. But I don't know, man. I don't know what the experience is going to be like. I have no clue. Like the picture of what analyst looks like in this kind of world with AI and all these tools, man. I don't know why should we hire you? Right? That's a valid, real question. Now, it used to be just like a filter around, like, oh, why should we hire you? Now it's like, actually, why should we actually hire you? You know what I mean? Guys, this Thrive Capital office is beautiful. It's so nice. And I love how it has like the modern tones with it just looks really nice, guys. It just looks really freaking nice. And hopefully this is one of those things where it's like this is an office. If I stay long term in Florida, hopefully this is one of those things where like, this is an office where I go to every day and I just have a Buffett setup. I go in there, I read 10Ks. Granted, the other office space is used by the portcos, but like I would love to just like have something like this that's just like nice, inclusive to learning and reading. It's quiet, it's peaceful. You don't need to go to Harvard. I didn't go to Harvard. I still got the PE out of school. Sebastian, you could do anything you put your mind to, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm dead serious about that. You could do anything you put your freaking mind to, bro. So if you want to jump straight into private equity, I think you could do it, dude. I think you can do it for real. Just lock in, dude. Lock in. And when you're going through the recruit process, hop in chat and we can help you with it. You know? If you need your version of a Munger in the office, hit me up. Hey, my boy Gary about to be over there in his own office with his little quant dashboards. What are the things that I see in the 10K? I look at revenue growth, cost profile / margins. I like to look at the largest cost buckets, the revenue breakdown by product and country. I like to see what the key risks are that management outlines. I like to see the debt profile, free cash flow, and debt to the free cash flow. I like to see what's happening with their balance sheet, how much cash they have on the balance sheet, little things like that. Overall, quick health. One of these days we'll do a 10K deep dive. Hargo Ben, what up, top dog? Shred Lord, good to see you, man. Good to see you. I have seen a few PE courses on the internet, but they are very expensive. Dang. Oh, you go to the TCU Purple School. Yeah. Hey, TCU. Hey, look. That might not be a target, but y'all got hustlers, though. Y'all got hustlers, don't y'all? You know? That's funny. You remember that I called it the Purple School. That's only how I remember it, the football game. Wait, Hargo Ben, what's the average price for these PE courses? I'm about to start pumping out courses now. I'm about to start monetizing everything. Because all these dudes out here making money, that's crazy work. Just kidding. I'm going to keep everything free. You don't want to know why? Because that's what we do. Okay, so this is their office. What about, let's see, work, residential, interior design. Ooh. Hey, some people got like such a clean eye when it comes to. I just wish I had like crazy fat mad cash to just like, ooh, hold on. This is clean. Hold on, boys. This is nice. Get a little fresh plants in the office. Oh, it's a spa though. So ladies be going here. Of course, it gotta look nice. It gotta look nice for the ladies. It's like an office / what's the name? Commercial. By the people and for the people. Kitty Finance President. Kitty Finance President. What they talking about, twin? Sure, put me in office, twin. It's like, no, I do not want to be in office. That's the last job I want. I do not want to be in office. But I like all this stuff is cool. But if I'm being very honest, boys, I could have Claude scrape this entire thing, study the pictures, study all of the designs and sketches and tones and the emotion that they invoke in all of their buildings, and I can feed that into Claude, and then I can pull out my camera on Claude, and I can say, look at this current empty office space, and based on everything you've learned from MA.com's interior design profile, help me come up with 10 different sketches. You know? It's crazy. Wait, tell me more about that, Garrett, because I have to get involved in politics when I get down there. I gotta get like Department of Transportation people, Miami Water and Sewer, like all these different folks to be like wanting to work with my porco. I gotta play the political. I'm used to it though. Boys, I used to have to go to DC and meet with all these House of Reps, senators, and all that stuff. I ain't scared of it. You know what I'm saying? I gotta put myself back into that networking mode, that political mode. You served as a member of Miami-Dade Democratic Executive Committee. Okay, how would it work? So give me recommendations if I wanted to work with the Miami Water and Sewer group and like RFP, but like having like the best positioning in our RFPs. Like, how should I like think about it? Sebastian, that's true. That's true. I agree with you, Sebastian. But it does half the job, though. Like, I don't think there needs to be junior interior designers now. I assume you need to just be like a super experienced interior designer. They do have some beautiful mocks, though. This is nice. Yeah. Wow, this is beautiful. Sure. Hey, this beautiful. Hey, chat, this beautiful. It's true the PE guys look down on PE people. Hey, if they do that, that's disrespectful. I don't think anybody, regardless of any job, should ever, I don't think anybody should look down on anyone based on their job, ever. I don't care how successful you are. I don't care what family you come from. I don't care what job you have. I don't care what your bonus is. I don't care. A human is a human. You should treat the front door security people the same way you treat the janitors, the same way you treat the cafeteria staff, the same way you treat the CEO, the same way you treat the board of directors, is the same way you treat the president, right? We're all human. That just somehow, some way, some got lucky, some had experience, little things like that. But we are all freaking human. You get me? Sheesh. IB looks down on S&T. That's crazy. That's wild. But we're all human, man. If anybody looks down on anybody, you let me know. I'll punch him in the nose. Puh, puh. Don't look down on nobody. Puh. You know? Because theoretically, from keeping it a buck, I could theoretically freaking, look down on all those freaking finance monkeys. But I don't. Because I view them all as friends and they're nice people and I look at the best of people, okay? So I have no business looking down on nobody. Because everything I have is a gift from God, all right? None of this stuff is from me. It's all from God, you know what I'm saying? And Jesus ain't looked down on nobody. I did do S&T. Yeah, my very first year. My very, very, very first job on Wall Street was S&T. I never did banking, though. Do you not have anyone on your team dedicated to state and local lobbying? Nope. I'm going to have AI do it, though. I'm going to have AI do it. Cool Webby, what up, dude? My God, Cool Webby. I always get so excited seeing Cool Webby in the mix, man. My Palm Beach Prince, man. How you doing, dude? Hope you're doing fantastically well, dude. Good to see you, man. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to you, brother. Like the music, Kenny. Are you half Latino? I'm like, in my heart, I'm 100% Colombian. Like, in my heart. In my heart, I'm 100% Colombian. But, like, ethnically, I'm black and Filipino. But then sometimes on weekends, I'm Dominican. Sometimes I'm Dominican, I'm Dominican on weekends. Based on what my professor, Richard, teaches me. I gotta have AI do that relationship better. That's something that I won't have time for. If I realize that I can grow the business without doing all the schmoozing and lobbying, I will 100% do that. I don't have patience for nepo babies in political offices at local governments. They're useless. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather just go out and hustle and meet every single potential customer in the world. That firm I gave you to look into were big in democratic politics. They founded Best Buddies, which is a huge nonprofit. You put it in the Discord, didn't you? Like a long time ago, didn't you? Can you repaste that for me? Yo tengo un profesor de español. Richard. No necesito más. Todo bien. JK. Necesito más ayuda con mi español. Ayúdame, por favor. Ayúdame, por favor, Sebastian. But boys, I'm getting better though. I talked to my accountant today in a little bit of Spanish. Like I started the conversation off in Spanish. I talked to my tax advisor today. I started off a little bit of Spanish. So I'm making a little bit of progress. That boy Kenny Fine is learning a little bit of Espanol, un poco, cada día. Un poco cada día, un poco cada día. What am I looking at? Looking at like office setups. Okay, wait, so Garrett. Like, how do people win bids in Miami? And Sebastian, bro, professionally, man, do what you love, bro. Everybody's about to get replaced eventually with AI. So, don't worry about it, man. Oh, they keeping mafias in the government? Oh. I got a lot of... Okay. Wow, interesting. Okay. Interesting. I gotta learn how to play that. I was watching Narcos yesterday from scratch, from season 1. If I didn't do finance, I very much have it in me to like get a bag somehow, some way. You know what I mean? There's a few select political class families. Interesting. Best buddies. Oh, it's for people with disabilities. Wait, this is huge. Oh. You know what's also elite? Is we were looking at a business a while back that hired people with disabilities. And that it gave them like a certain classification in like their workforce that they were then eligible to like get all of these like amazing government jobs because they had like a disabled workforce. And they were able to like generate revenue and do really good by having like employment opportunities for folks that were disadvantaged historically. That's huge. I don't know if I would do that, but because I think like the work that we do requires just like more of an able skill set and like a degree and all that. But I've been trying to find community organizations and nonprofits to get involved in, you know? Because like here's the playbook. Like when I was in finance in New York, the playbook was very much being a really good firm, being a really good job, join nonprofits, be on their boards, network your butt off, and then like just like opportunities were like popping up and being abundant. You know what I mean? So that was like the playbook. And I'm fine to like go to Florida and then kick back in that same like networking role of just like know the top customers, know the top developers, be involved with the right nonprofit organizations just to have like the good PR side, you know? But also like, boys, I'm not the type to like, you know, I'm not the type to do work just to rub shoulders, just to get like something on my resume or something. I don't really care about that. I'm gonna make a way with or without them. Like if I do part of organizations, it'll be for a cause that I actually genuinely care about, you know? Like I'm not the type of dude that like supports nonprofit organizations, goes to a gala once and only just writes a recurring check and never go visit, never go. I'm the one, I want to be on the ground. I want to volunteer. I want to work with the team. I want to have conversations with the staff, give them ideas how I can help them, support them. Because running a nonprofit is just like running a business. And they need all the help and tools and resources to like expand and grow too. So like whatever I get involved in, I want it to be something where it's like every month I can like take my kids to go volunteer and like give back. You know what I'm saying? Or I can like have a team offsite day where we go support a initiative we all care about, you know? So if I'm gonna get involved in something, it's gotta be something that I truly care about, you know what I mean? And led by people that I think are good, sound leaders, you know? I do like this though. I think this is like a really good thing. Our supporters. They have government supporters. Oh, look at that. Florida Department of Education. Miami-Dade Office and Management Budget. Oh, wow. Miami-Dade Public Schools. Wow. Foundations. Ooh, the Golisano Foundation. We're going down the rabbit hole. Golisano Foundation. Gave $1 million to this. The city manager, the usually people pulling levers. Yeah. He founded Paychecks. Interesting. Oh, wow. Is this guy still alive? Hey, this is old money, y'all. Tom Golisano? This is old money. What do y'all know about him? He's 85. He's still old. He's still alive. I'm gonna reach out to him. This is his background. My stream is showing ads. That's crazy. You think I make money on the ads? No. I'll show you that. I'll show you the ad revenue I got last month. It doesn't even add up to a burrito. Okay, Paychecks is the payroll and human resources business. Fiber internet in New York. He owned the Buffalo Sabres, National Hockey League. He ran for governor of New York in 1994, 1998, and 2002. What's his background, though? Damn, 3 times divorce? Keep it in your pants, brother. Get yourself a little political action committee for advancing civil engineering projects. How would I do that? I still want to spend all my dang time talking about politics. Or is that something that I can get the owner to do? Also, Garrett, do you know civil engineers in Florida that want a job? We're hiring. It's a good organization to be associated with? Okay. Okay. Get involved. Top fundraising teams. One thing about me, I can fundraise. I raised $100,000 for our organization. What experience skills do you need? I want civil engineers that understand water and sewer, that know Miami-Dade, and these have at least 2 years of experience, so they can be a little young. And if you can find someone, I'll give you a referral bonus. Deadass, deadass. I ain't gonna say how much, but shoo. It'll be more than a little lunch. Yeah, I'll take you to lunch, and I'll give you absolutely anything in terms of advice over lunch. You got a feeling that I'm gonna buy a sports team at one point? Nah, I don't know. I don't know if I like... I don't know if I'll spend that much money on those things. Those things are crazy. It's like a status thing, too. The firm I told you about founded Best Buddies. Okay, how can I get involved with that? Wait, what is the name of the firm called? Did you put it in the Discord? Oh, O'Neal just graduated. And he put his thing in there. Guys, if anybody knows anything that can help O'Neal, support him in the Discord, boys. If anybody knows anything. Let me put this there. If anyone has career advice or knows any open roles, support the Shred Lords. Tag everyone so that everyone gets that notification. All right? I got you, O'Neal. I got you, my boy. Everybody eats in this Discord. DM'd. My DMs are so messed up in here. How do I like find DMs? Is it this? Oh, this. Okay, here it is. Oh, wow. Elias Brothers Group. Commercial and residential contractors, general painting. Wow. Where are they based? Oh, they're in Florida. Oh, they do Naples. Oh, we covered different markets. Or do you know that they do anything in Miami? Yeah, hit him up, hit him up. Anybody. Ideally, they speak Spanish. Just given that, like, a lot of the nature of the work is that we work with people in the city and developers, and a lot of them are Spanish speaking. So ideally, they know some Spanish. Ideally, they have 1 or 2+ years of experience. Oh, they paved all of Florida? Oh, that's fire. That's fire. And Ada, what's your relationship there? Oh, that's a good point. O'Neal, attach your resume if you want to, if you feel comfortable doing that. In the Discord. Hey, W Rydar, I just got your friend request on Discord. How you doing, Rydar? But okay, so Garrett, because tomorrow I gotta do a LinkedIn post, I gotta do a Indeed job post, I gotta do a handshake post, for like the universities. How does that work? How does like a handshake job post work? Like if I go to universe, like handshake, career network for the AI economy. Find a job. Okay, wait. Find a job. Okay, wait. Okay, guys, why is it making it so complicated? Hire now. How do I use this? See all this fancy AI stuff. I can't even freaking use this. Mass DM outreach? I guess so. Can I just get OpenClaw to do this? Okay, pricing. Create a basic company presence to help you manage, source, and engage and hire early talent. 10 candidate messages per month, up to 100 talent messages. And then get started. How much is this? Okay, I gotta sign up for that. All right, I'm gonna try out Handshake. Elias Brothers. I'm gonna get in touch with them. I'm gonna hit them up. I hit them up. The dude paved all of Florida. Hey, all of Florida. Oh, okay, so they're an official partner with FIU. Okay, now, Garrett, here's another thing. Walk me through, how can I, like, can I just, like, hit up and email professors and be like, hi, I want to flag that if you have any master's students that have graduations in this spring or summer, that we have this job posting available. Like, I want to build, like, partnerships with, like, the FIU engineering classes. The immediate need is just to hire somebody ASAP. I need to hire somebody ASAP because, like, one of my key engineers, she's pregnant, bro. She's about to go on maternity leave. So I'm trying to just fill that gap. You know what I mean? But over the long haul, I want to build, like, a talent pipeline and get all the young bulls to realize that, like, wow, this is a company that's, like, owned by Shredlord and the vibes are good. We're learning. We're growing. Everybody eats here. That's a way better culture. You know? It's like a whole branding refresh. It takes a while, though. It takes a while. Rome wasn't built in one day. So Handshake is good. I would look for engineering frat, professional development leader contact. Ooh, I didn't know they had a frat. I did not know they had a frat. Like, what is it? FIU Civil Engineering Fraternity? Chi Epsilon. Chi Epsilon. Ooh. This cool, low key. Hey, that's where I learned it from, bro. That's where I learned it from. I'm actually about to go up to New York in a little bit, man, and just get some more game from him and have him put me on. Okay, so we gotta go to Chi Epsilon Florida International University. Their website's under construction. Okay, that ain't gonna help us. Dang, Shredlos, we out here scaling, growing a big business. But then we don't get really big. If I raise capital, I would definitely get an office like this. But I'm bootstrapped, so I ain't got time to be spending money on this like this. Ooh, Theta Tau. Theta Tau! Theta Tau! And FIU has like really good FIU has like really good grades and stuff, right? And like they're like talented in this stuff. You know what I mean? Right? Okay. How do I find which one is which? Out of these, which one of these is which one is like an engineering? Okay, that's business. Alpha Phi Omega. Service. Delta Sigma Pi. With the chapter. Wait, what's a chapter advisor? Who's a chapter advisor? What's a chapter advisor? I don't know what that means. Pre-health. Theta Tau, that's engineering. My Theta Tau dudes. Kappa Kappa Psi. Kayenta. A band. Oh, they got a band fraternity? Women's music fraternity? That's lit. Pre-law. Okay. Theta Tau is the only real one that matters for us right now. Theta Tau? Ooh. Hey, resume review session. I'll do that. Hey, that's sick. Hey, I'm about to pull up to the Theta Tau Halloween party. I'm about to pull up to the Theta Tau Halloween party. Were you in DSP, Sebastian? These do not look like undergrads. They look older than undergrads. Chi Epsilon. One of your first college roommates was Theta Tau. Hit him up. Ask him if you're trying to get a little gig. Oh, the faculty advisor. The Eli guy? That's what you're talking about. You're talking about Eli. My boy Eli. All right. Garrett gave me a bunch of homework. Say with A-Dub. Okay, so. The Tath Foundation. May and Stanley Smith. Stavros DeLuca Foundation. These are big. The Frederick A. DeLuca. Who is this? Oh, you found it. Subway. And who's Stavros? This guy. Yes, sir. Bold guy plays the game. Okay. I'll stay in touch with the advisors. Who's this cat? Oh, this guy passed away, unfortunately. Rest in paradise. He was a Greek billionaire. May and Stanley Smith. Who that? Oh, and they do it for people with disabilities. Wait, I love this. Accenture gave some money. The Delman family. Who's the Delman family? Also, guys, these are LPs for private equity funds. You know? So they're endowment funds. These are like their charitable endowment funds, family offices. A lot of them are, of course, they give a lot of money, but they also have a lot of money in like private equity and hedge funds and stuff. So if anybody wants to go raise capital, this is a great place to go start sourcing. Like if I were to go raise capital, I would network with best buddies and then go to like the events, meet the donors at like the local annual galas and tell the donors that, hey, I'm involved in this organization, but I also run a private equity fund. I'm raising capital. And they're like, oh my gosh, I'd love to support. I've been trying to find a great place to get some alpha. All these other funds suck. And I'm like, great, I got the best returns in the game and I got check capital. So we actually are raising $10 million minimum check. And they're like, bet, sign. Where do I sign? And next, you know, you got a private equity fund, $100 million AUM, and you're doing 2% management fees. $2 million a year just to keep the lights on. That's the playbook. And yet, you guys still don't smash the like button. You guys still don't smash the like. Come on. Come on. I'm joking. All right. Ooh, so the Delman family is Florida-based. Florida-based Helen and Philip Delman family. Kenny's the next Steve Schwarzman? Maybe not. I want to be like very low-key. I want to be very low-key. Well, I'm not raising capital, so I'm definitely not doing what Schwarzman's doing now. I'm not raising capital. Everything's my own money. So it's either going to work out really well for me personally or it's not. Okay, they're in Boca Raton. Helen and Philip. Philip Delman. Who is this? We're like stalking rich people. Murdoch. MoneyGram. This is a great list of a bunch of people here. Dang. Look at all these people. Giving checks. This is a fat organization, like in a good way. They got a crazy donor list. Whoever built this, that developer guy, bro, they rock it, they roll it. Oh yeah, you want me to freaking put on some copyrighted music and I can never stream again? You want me to put on some copyrighted music so I can never stream again? Okay. Yeah, I can't. Wait, YouTube's showing you 4 ads so far? That accounts to probably 6 cents each. All right. 6 cents each. Okay, YouTube, I only played Bad Bunny for 4 seconds, so don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me. These guys were mentors to an old boss. Had lunch with them once a long time ago. Old days. Any particular reason you're not into raising capital? Guys, I'm a knucklehead. I don't like bosses. I don't like bosses. And I like taking risk with my own money. It's a different profile when you have someone else's money, you know? And when you fundraise, you, at least at the level that I'm doing it. If I was going to raise, I would have to raise like a fat amount, boys. Like a fat amount. Like if I were to raise, I wouldn't be excited to raise nothing less than $50 or $100 million to do what I'm doing now. You know what I mean? Because the work that goes into raising and then deploying in this world of lower middle market, I can't raise $100 million and then go buy freaking big AI names or big like engineering companies and things like that. I'm still too small. If I want to really compete and do the stuff that I'm used to doing, I got to raise $1 billion and then go invest in those businesses. But if I'm raising 100 million and I'm doing the private equity route in the lower middle market, these businesses are so hands-on, so messy. And I'm doing all of that just for a 20% carry check. You know what I'm saying? And for a 20% carry check, let's do the math on this. Actually, I'll show you guys like the math on this. You know, let's do all this from scratch. So, didn't we do this already? I feel like we did this already. Didn't we do the math for this already? Say you have $100 million. So fund size, fund return, carry percent. Let me show y'all. Sebastian, you are right though. Carry percent. Let's go here. Carry percent, carry dollars. Let me show y'all a little. Let me show y'all a little Goopas that I still got it. All right. Fund return. I'm not using my mouse, by the way. 2x. Take Maestro. What up, dude? Take Maestro. If you're looking to hack me and become a clone of me, just freaking say so. Take Maestro. I know you're trying to build a Claude bot of me with all those questions. Dun, 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 dun. Sheesh. So this is if I boom. All right, so this is if I have a $100 million fund, I get a 2x return. The fund value at X is 20 mil. The gain we have is a $100 million gain, and you get 20% of the gain. So there you are. But then there's management fee. I want to hear this song. I really like this song, boys. This is a really good song. Only 2x? Bro. You know how hard it is to actually grow businesses? That's your management fee annually. Garrett, how'd you know? And take my shot. I just saw you retracted your message. I'm joking, bro. I'm joking. I know you're just curious. Keep all the questions coming, bro. Okay, so that's raising capital. So theoretically, bootstrap. Wait, what did you say? What did you ask? What'd you ask? Hold on, guys. I gotta cook up real quick. Wait, Hargo Ben, what'd you say, bro? How did you learn skills like sourcing, funding, due diligence, investment memos when you were prepping for PE? That was a long time ago, bro. Reading The Warren Buffett Way. Reading 10Ks. I was in an investment club on campus. And keep in mind, I did all this. I prepped for PE as like a student because like I interned in private equity my junior summer. So like my prep before private equity is literally just freshman, sophomore year. And that was just like investment clubs, stock pitches, reading 10Ks, being in the mix. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir, Jack. We're showing chat the benefits of bootstrapping versus raising capital. You know? Okay, so EBITDA growth. Yeah, you can raise for the leverage. If we're doing this the right way, we should do it like this. Yeah, we did. We couldn't find it. VCX, that's the wrong ticker. Will I become a billionaire? I don't want to, man. I want to impact a billion people first. We looked at that. I think we looked at the wrong one, I think. Right, boys? Like, this is what it gave us. I think it's the wrong one, Jack. Oh, Fundrise. Oh, I knew it was the wrong one. VCX Fundrise. Oh, wow. But how do we invest in that, though? What's the ticker? It's not on Google this week? Okay, hold on.
Ahora sí que estamos arriba, todo lo convive. Sí que mami vente en todo lo que tú pides. Voy a pagarte la película que te vive. Ey. Ahora sí que estamos arriba, todo lo convive. Sí que mami vente en todo lo que tú pides. Voy a pagarte la película que te vive. Que ando con mano en los jerseys, con mi convive.
Quiero recorrer cada centímetro de tu piel. Si me dieras solo un beso, para mí sería un placer. Aprovechemos el atardecer. Mira que el sol ya va a caer. Que mañana no sabemos si nos volvemos.
Well, let's just assume that there's literally no free cash flow conversion, right? Hey, can show dance, Kenny. What does that mean? Chad, is he trying to get sent to the gulag?
Aprovechemos el atardecer. Mira que el sol ya va a caer. Que mañana no sabemos si nos volvemos a ver.
Dímelo, Manuelo. ¿Cuándo me vienes a buscar?
Y vuelve tú con lo mismo de nuevo. El hueso.
And this assumes that there's like, you don't get any of this annual free cash flow. Granted, you gotta have $12 million. But as you boys can see, and this is not even assuming leverage or anything, you know? So that's like bootstrap pure equity. Right? No debt, no nothing. You got 12 million hanging around. You're buying $3 million targets. You're buying 4 of these things, each doing $1 million. You're growing it by 10% annually. Your platform EBITDA is growing and expanding. You take the whole platform EBITDA, you sell it just for a marginal increase in a multiple. 5 times marginal increase. And you're coming out with all that hard work. And both Tech Maestro and Sebastian's about to get sent to the gulag. And you got $30 million of returns versus carry dollars of this. But with this, you got no balls. And this is like no leverage. Like no leverage is kind of like silly. Like if you got leverage, you can go crazy here. Or you could just start with like lower amounts. You know what I mean? Sheesh. So there's a lot of money to be made out here. Wait, all right. So now I'm very curious about this Fundrise thing. How do I go to Yahoo Finance? Gulag. Oh, no. VCX? What they talking about? Oh, here it is. I found it. Damn. 64% in a day? Jeez, bro. In 5 days, it's up 167%. This is crazy. What the heck is this? Can I learn to do the NIB or P is better? Bro, if you're on our streams, you're interested in investing. You get me, Sebastian? If you're on our streams, you're interested in investing. Not a single thing in our streams has educated folks on how to be a banker. You know what I mean? I don't know that. That's not my world. I don't care for bankers. You know? So I will always tell you just do private equity. Why? Because like that's what I know. And that's what I think is like a really cool field. So I'm incredibly biased. I wouldn't send a single person ever to go do banking. I think it's a waste of their time. But then if you go to someone that's a banking streamer, they're going to be like, I think you should 100% do banking instead of private equity. You get me? So my answer is never going to change, Sebastian. Go to Blackstone. If that's your dream, bro, go to Blackstone. You know what I mean? And then make your cash, save your money, and do a little platform exit like this. And then you take that $29 million and then you put index fund returns, right? You know what I'm saying? You got this. And then you just let that compound. Right? Annually. Right? Post exit AUM. Assume that is in like 5 years. Sorry, so let's call it 2030, maybe, right? Something like that. All right, and then 2031. Use this times this. 1 plus. Oh no no, oh no no no. So you trying to tell me that once you have this here, you scale it, you grow it, you put it in something that clips 10% per year. You can do anything to do 10% per year. You can't live off these kind of gains. 3 mil. You can't live off these kind of gains. So you bootstrap, you crush it, you have a great exit. And then you put it into something where you can just like coast and do whatever the heck you want in life. Do whatever the heck you want in life. You get me? That's where the play is, boys. And then you let that motherfucker roll. Let that motherfucker roll. So the key is get your big exit, boys. Get your big exit. 10 to 20 mil. Like, get your big freaking exit. All right, let me close that out. Let me close that out. Close that out. Cheers. But in order to do that, we got to hang out with Theta Tau. The Theta Tau boys. Shout out to Theta Tau. Top dog, Shred Lords. You get me? Anyway, Shaq. We was jumping, we was rocking, we was rolling with a little bit of Bad Bunny in there. A little bit of Bad Bunny. Anyways, Shaq. W boys. W day. Very productive. We read some 10Ks. We got smarter on AI. We convinced ourselves to bootstrap still. Designed some offices. Garrett put me on a bunch of Florida-centric plays. Garrett, I'm so serious. I'm so serious. I'm paying a big bounty for anybody in Florida that can find a civil engineer, 1 to 2 years experience, speaks Spanish, knows the Miami water and sewer market, that can start soon. All right? So, I'm putting it out there, Argo Ben, stop tempting me, bro. Before I make all this stuff expensive. If you tell me there's money to be made, I'm a smart money shred nerd. JK. For this community right here, for my boys, for the ones that hang out with me every night, hey, I give y'all the world, man. Alright? But I had a bunch of fun. Wanna know why? I'm doing what I love. Daily deposits and learning, investing and growing, investing, deploying, discipline, reading. Go do what you do. Go do what you love every day. And watch magic compound. Garrett said it in the chat earlier. My AI prompting skills have improved. Why? I'm doing this stuff every day. So find something you love. Find something you want to ball out at. Do it every freaking day. Every freaking day, boys. It ain't rocket science, man. We cooking out here, dog. Smart money, sure. Bro, mediocrity is not an option around here. I'll be damned if I give up on my dreams. I got 24 hours out the day. I'm a ball every second of it. Alright? We in flow state with it, boys. We in flow state with it. Let's keep cooking. Let's keep going. But before you do all that, take care of yourselves. Alright? Before the streets, before the family, before the businesses, take care of yourselves. Mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially. And then, take care of that camp. Support the people that are supporting you. Support the boys that are supporting you. Go in there and support my homeboy O'Neal. Someone's got some ideas to help him out in his job search. Support who's supporting you. All right? And then, of course, be a great human being. Go make a difference in the world. Don't care about the money, but fall in love with the process and understand very, very simply that you can do anything you want in the entire world if you stay locked in with those daily deposits. All right? So Dale chat, I'm off. I'm about to go kick it into port code value creation mode. I'm about to open up ClickUp. I'm about to open up Cloud Code and Dispatch. And I'm about to go crazy with some value creation. All right, boys? Holla at y'all. Dale. I'll be back here tomorrow. Bro, we gonna keep this stuff rolling, dog. We gonna get this stuff rolling. So be easy. Take care of yourself. Take care of your people. I'll holla at y'all later. Peace. This is such a great song, isn't it? It's such a great song, boys. It's such a great song. But you know what's another really good song? You know what else is a really good freaking song, boys?
Let's be real about it.
You know what else is a really good freaking song, boys? We are showing up every freaking day to make billions of dollars.
Real problem. And I still
Smash the like button.
need $1 billion.
Who else does this?
Real about it. I mean, I don't really care about how you feel about it.
All right, sorry.
I don't even really have a real hobby.
Bye-bye.
A real problem. And I still
See ya.
I need $1 billion.
Bye.
Yeah, I've been in the lab, so I'm not one you see around. Thinking about my goals, so I'm not fun to be around. Now I want the whole field. Ain't no bush to beat around. I take it to the sky, so I don't ever see the ground. Wild call by, you can say I'm in the hunt now. Living out my fantasy, they love it when I touch down. Flyer than a plane or a pelican, I'm up now. Money, true holiday, I'm playing for the Bucks now. I'm out in BK, Steve Nash. I don't see much, man, I only see cash. You can't be mad, you need to relax. And my favorite drug is hustle, I'm about to relapse. I'm getting all this money just from making these apps. Hope they take care of my hood when I'm paying each tax. I'm managing my waist, so they saying he's trapped.